Hey guys, welcome back to another match. We're at Kasson again. Since we're still in December, we're going to be doing the same course of fire as the Holman match in the previous video, so I'm not going to go into detail about explaining the stages in this video. I will put up the course of fire briefly on the screens. You can pause the video if you want to read up on it if you haven't watched the Holman video. I think sighting in went pretty well. It was another cold day, much like the Holman match, and I did leave my rifle and my ammo sit out overnight before going to the match, so I did get a much more accurate zero this time. I did have a little bit of trouble at the 100-yard target. For some reason, when I was throwing the rounds downrange, every shot progressively went further left. And I was holding in the same spot, and I couldn't really figure out why that was happening. I wasn't sure if it was something I was doing behind the gun, or if it was just the gun itself or the ammo. So I'll have to dive into that and try to figure that out. The good thing is I didn't really have any issues like that throughout the course of the match. So let's dive into our first stage here, which was the stage with the tires, the sawhorse, and the prone positions. Okay.
Very big Cody up.
Can you see the... Ah, I start. Okay. Going 10 rounds, right? Alright. Alright.
Shooter, stand course of fire.
Yep.
Shooter, load, make ready. Spotter ready?
Yep.
Shooter ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Engage.
No.
Impact. Impact.
I see that.
Impact. 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 Shooter, I got you for 6.
Sounds good to me.
LaRon, Cameron, Andrew in the hole.
Next up, we have the stage appropriately named Sporty, where we had to go prone with the weak side and then use the ladder.
Slide ready?
Yep.
Shooter,
Yep.
Anderson, first fire.
Large, small, far.
All right, Shooter, are you ready? Reload me very please. All right.
Yep. Okay.
Shooter, stand by. Engage.
Okay.
Good pass.
Oh, she's way over there. Oh, wait, I gotta stay here. Right out, right. Lots of transition right there, isn't it? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I did, but I missed anyway.
Alright, sir. What's the score on that one?
1-1. Oh, that one wasn't the best. Was not.
Alright, Shooter, do you understand what's fire?
The one you got, you barely picked on the right side.
I think I was right on pretty much most of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a few things to talk about here. First of all, on the close targets, I was not holding correctly. I should have been holding about 2 or 3 tenths above the reticle, but I was holding dead on, which means I was slightly missing high. And then you also heard me say I was missing right, which I think was because all throughout that stage, I was not paying attention to whether or not I was keeping the rifle level, which, yes, that is super important, especially when you're shooting at small targets. And it really amplifies that mistake if you're also not holding for the correct elevation. Next stage, reindeer games on the tank trap.
Shooter, understand course fire.
Yes, sir.
Shooter, load make ready. Spotter ready.
No, my thing went dark.
Sit down. It won't stand.
1.5 is my automatic.
Spotter ready.
Yes, sir.
Shooter ready.
Yep.
Stand by. Engage.
Oh, ice on the knee hurt there. Oh! Forgot to reload. Knucklehead.
Those effects are like so square that things just.
Didn't move.
The last one on the far one, I think you were going right. Because you hit it and it set like a pinwheel like that.
Okay.
So you get right at it.
Hit right edge of it. Okay. Moving on to Alta Arms A's using the pyramid and yet another 12-round stage.
Shooter, understand course fire.
Yes.
Shooter, load make ready.
What, near then far, right? Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yep.
Engaged.
Impact. Impact.
Huh. That's interesting.
Impact. Impact.
Wow, I'm way.
Impact.
I was going maybe way left on that. I don't know. I couldn't see where I was missing on like a lot of them. I just couldn't see it. And then like on the very last one that I missed, I saw it hit a tree to the left. I'm like, I gotta like 2 tenths.
Yeah. I was holding more than that, but I think I was holding more than 2 tenths, but the one bull that I saw, I was holding more because I had him.
Yeah.
On the far one, my first shot I held right edge missed. So,
Okay.
And finally, last stage of the day, old jolly buckets of joy.
We're gonna get our first
Okay.
clean right here.
Yeah, right. Gotta redefine clean first.
12 hits with 30 seconds. I can definitely tell.
12 hits in the snow with 30 seconds to go. Got it.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, move the bucket. That's a thing. That's a thing.
Impact!
Only 2 more to go.
Yep.
Impact!
9 more to go.
Where were you on that one, Wind?
Impact!
Oh, jeez.
Impact!
Oh, no.
Hey, you skipped your bar shot on the other barrel.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Good call on that. Probably should have just sent around and just done with it. Where is it? If I can find the damn target. Oh. Why could I not? Oh.
Impact!
That was time. Ugh.
Higher. I had the.
So I think this match went okay. Definitely did better than the Holman match, which is definitely good. This wanted to show at least some signs of improvement there. I didn't really make too many mistakes. It just basically came down to, you know, the experience behind the gun and getting into different positions comfortably and, you know, kind of being steady behind the gun, making the correct wind calls. And the mistakes that I did make were, I shouldn't have made them. But they were very simple mistakes. So on the tang trap stage, when I got down to my last shot, I actually forgot to reload. So when I went to fire that last shot, obviously nothing happened. There was no ammo in the gun. Hard to hit the target when you're not shooting bullets. So yeah, there were some points lost there. The big thing I did on the ladder stage, where we had to go prone first on the weak hand, that was the worst stage. I only got one target hit on that stage. But after I shot my first 3 rounds, I actually got out of my position and I was going to move when I shouldn't have, because it was 6 rounds in that position. So, and then I had to re-find that nice stable position that, it took me a little bit in the first place to begin with because we're shooting weak hand. So that did not help me on that stage. And then by the time I got to the ladder, I just felt a little pressure with the time. So I was kind of rushing my shots then. So on the pyramid stage, I was kind of having trouble with finding out where I needed to hold with the wind. Because by that time, when we got out to the last 2 stages, the wind was more of a factor. On the last stage, the stage with the 2 barrels and the 2 buckets, I was going pretty good on that stage up until I got to that 3rd position. I forgot to shoot that far target, and then I transitioned all the way over to the last position. And then I had to go back to the previous position to get up that last shot. And I also kind of fumbled my extra magazine there on the reload. That did not help. I guess what I could have done was stay on that last position, burn that shot, and just take the miss on that shot. And then focus on the next 3 shots after that. I'm not exactly sure what the official ruling is on that, if you can do that, or if you have to go back to the previous position to finish that last shot. I'm gonna have to look into that. All in all, I think I definitely did improve from the home match. Time management was way better. Positioning, for the most part, was better. Keeping steady on the trigger was a little better as well. One thing that I also need to practice on a lot is positioning, getting into different positions. It's not every day you're shooting off of 5-gallon buckets or 2-gallon buckets or a barrel tip sideways. You're shooting very awkward positions, and it's really hard to gauge, when you should be standing, when you should be kneeling, when you can go prone. So that's definitely something to practice, and doing it in an efficient, timely manner where you're not losing any time. You can get on target quickly. That'd be the number one thing. It was kind of pointed out to me by Dustin, excellent shooter. And that's what he was kind of pointing out to me was when I'm down here practicing, start practicing in different positions. That's ultimately the hardest thing, the hardest aspect of this sport, in my opinion. Because some of the positions are really awkward. And if you can practice keeping the gun steady while you're in all these awkward positions, it's going to help you a ton, especially when you're trying to find the target. So that's ultimately what I'm going to be focusing on. And I'll start doing some videos. There'll be short videos of me practicing and what kind of drills that I'm going to do with practicing and stuff like that. Dustin was kind enough to make me one of these pyramids that I can practice on, so appreciate that, Dustin. It's going to get a lot of use. And again, I know I've pointed this out in my other two videos, and this just is another great example. The community in this sport is absolutely fantastic. It's an amazing atmosphere. Everyone is awesome, super helpful, especially towards beginner shooters. So if you're even remotely interested in getting into this, don't be afraid to reach out on Facebook. If you know friends that are doing it, don't be afraid to reach out to them. Don't be afraid to just go on Practice Score or NRL22 and look at the match schedule and just go to a match and introduce yourself. Most of the people, all the people that I've personally met at these matches are very welcoming. So it's cool. It's a cool atmosphere. You don't have to worry about how good you have to be to do these. I mean, I am a absolute perfect example of that. I am by no means a professional. You watch my videos, I'm hitting barely half the targets in most of the stages. That's kind of my goal, is to hit at least half of the targets. Some of the stages I'm hitting one target, but you know what? I'm having a good time, and that's really all that matters. And I'm showing improvement. And that's kind of what it's all about. Obviously, kind of depends on what level you want to get into it. I personally want to go pretty far into this. I do want to get pretty competitive, so I've got a long way to go. It's really just about having a good time. That being said, I think the next match we're going to, I think it's January 4th in Holman, and then we're going to be back in Kasson January 18th. So hopefully we'll see some good turnouts at those matches. Maybe I might go to a center fire match January 4th instead of the Holman match. I'm not exactly sure yet. I'll have to look into the timing of that. But as of right now, I'm planning on going to the Holman match on January 4th and then the Kasson match on the 18th. All right, that's enough of me blabbering on. Let's take a look and see who the lucky 3 award winners are.
You did. Did anyone else see the trophies from last month? The smokes?
Oh yeah.
So I talked CG out of donating this month because they're kind of pretty fancy.
Yeah.
They're pretty coveted.
Yeah.
And he does have a business, so if you and you want one for any other reason, or you're in that shirt and you want to buy them, he's selling them.
Okay.
I do them for anything else too.
We'll be getting more. This set, Tim Warner donated these cutouts. When Sheldon and I engraved them. But these were donated by Tim for the cutout list.
Nice. All right, I appreciate everybody coming out and everybody chipping in and cold weather and all. Troy, thanks. This probably wouldn't happen if you weren't here.
I like it. We got keep these running.
Yeah. But,
I'll show up every time.
yeah. I appreciate you guys. And I appreciate all the help
Thanks everyone for
picking
setting
up.
up. I mean, that went perfect for everyone doing it.
Okay, third place. We got trophies here from Troy in the laser. Appreciate it again, Troy. Third place, Alan.
Nice.
Give you a little stand.
The stand perfect because I haven't got a redesigned one yet for my super guys. Or my 3D
I could have made one for you last night.
3D drafting guys. I can print them, but I don't know how to design them.
Second place, we got Troy.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you.
First place, Dustin. you go.
All right, buddy.
Thank you for coming out, sir.
Good shooting, man.
Yeah, appreciate everybody. Thank you very much.
So congratulations to Alan, Troy, and Dustin for winning the awards. I think I ended up finishing 6th place out of 10th with a total of 240 points, 24 hits, 24 misses, and 10 rounds not fired. So there's definitely a lot more room for improvement. But that's it for this video, so appreciate you watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you at the next match.
You suck!
Oh my gosh.
A lot more entertaining.
This is a good pose. What was I gonna say?